We recently surveyed over 400 people on our email list about what stops them from moving abroad, and their biggest challenge by far is money. How do I make money? How do I sustain myself while I'm living abroad? How do I find remote work? How do I make enough to qualify for visas? In this video, I'll be sharing how we make six figures a year from multiple streams of income, earning mainly in dollars while living in different countries. This is based on over 10 years of experience living in different countries, working remotely, and I have to say, it seems like we finally hit a sweet spot. Hi, I'm Justin, and on this channel, Entrepreneur Expat, we talk about everything to do with moving abroad, setting yourself up for success financially and in other ways as well, and really just enjoying life, enjoying the fruits of your labor and getting out of the craziness that is the US and Canada and other places. If that's something that you're interested in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so that you don't miss a single video. And if you would like to take things further and chat with our team about moving to Mexico or other countries in the world, we've got teams now in over 12 different countries, then you can just go to entrepreneurexpat.com/consult and we can advise you on what the next steps would be for you, for your business, and for your money, because we're all about diversification here, multiple streams of income, and being able to invest in other countries. You can also check out our moving abroad checklist below this video as well. We'll link that up. Now, full disclaimer, we are going to talk about some of our results, some of the things that we do, obviously our opinions on things. This is not a guarantee of success. We would have to talk to you one-on-one. You could do that through a consult in order to actually come up with any sort of personalized advice or recommendations. In addition, this is not legal or professional advice of any kind. Make sure you consult your qualified tax person or attorney or whoever it is that has that stamp of approval from your local government. This is not legal advice, not financial or accounting advice or anything like that. So over the course of the last 3 years, we've built multiple streams of income that support our international lifestyle. Previous to that, we mostly did business consulting online, and we still do a little bit of that. We've added in some other streams of income though. And since we have a goal of reaching financial freedom in the next few years, we want to take advantage of earning in dollars while spending in a lower value currency. That way we just have more cash flow free to invest and to buy property and land and things like that we're looking at doing in the near to mid future. And we've both, my wife Amanda and I, been working 100% remotely on our own separate businesses for over a decade. And now what we're doing is we're adding in more avenues to earn money a little bit more passively so that it's easier for us to travel, explore new cultures, meet more people, and do things that perhaps we couldn't do before when we were just way more active in our businesses. So here are some of the verticals that we are currently making money in. And each of these streams kind of feeds off of the other. There's a lot of sort of cross integration here between a lot of the different things that we are doing. So number one is business consulting. Amanda and I have been consulting businesses on their marketing, on their sales, and on their systems and technology for over 10 years each. We still make money doing this, and this alone can bring us multiple six figures per year in revenue, as we've made in different years, depending on how hard we were working and the sorts of clients that we're working with and all those sorts of things. And it integrates into a lot of these other brands because, for instance, Entrepreneur Expat, there are a lot of clients that come to us from that brand who maybe are looking to move abroad, and they say, well, I need a remote source of income first. They realize that maybe online jobs or remote jobs are not necessarily the best solution because a lot of those are not letting people actually work remote from anywhere. Even though they're remote, you got to be, in the US. They're not fully remote, right? So Entrepreneur Expat is number two. We sell digital products, we sell courses to help people create location independent income and to plan their move abroad. We also offer white glove relocation service packages for those who just want them to handle the details of that process for them. And to give you a little bit of an idea of what we charge with some of these different services, with business consulting, at a minimum, if we're working with somebody one-on-one, it starts at around $5,000 per month. We don't do too much like hourly consulting or anything like that, but if they are working with us, that's generally the minimum. We also have mastermind programs that we've run in the past that are anywhere from $1,000 up to $5,000 per month for those sorts of things. And then for Entrepreneur Expat, the relocation services will typically start anywhere from about $10,000 and up, and that's on a per person basis. That depends on what's included, how many people are going, what additional services they need. Do they want to have like the full package experience and have white glove service? We're trying to move almost everything more towards that and kind of centralize and really just create full packages, right, for everything we're doing. So everything is taken care of start to finish. So for a family, that might be anywhere from about $15,000 up to 20 or 30 or even a little bit more, depending on if they're looking for legal help or real estate help or guidance beyond just getting them a visa in another country. So like I mentioned earlier, what's cool about this is that a lot of our business clients come in from Entrepreneur Expat because they need the ability to make that remote income. Perhaps they were making six figures already in a job, but they need to translate that into a business. So wanting to move abroad is really a great motivator for saying, you know what, I'd like to have a business that ideally one day can run mostly without me, but at the very least I can run it from anywhere and have clients from anywhere. So that's a little bit of that cool integration that we've seen. What's cool is a lot of our business consulting clients become interested in relocation services and vice versa. So there's a ton of crossover. For example, somebody watches our channel Entrepreneur Expat, they realize that they need remote income and a business that runs nearly without them, or at the very least, they can bring it with them, right? They can run it from anywhere. It's portable. So people that are watching our channel are like, hey, we'd like your help building that remote income stream, building that business. So they sign up for the business programs as well. And then a lot of our business consulting clients see that we're traveling and working and living in other countries. And they say, oh, that's really cool. You know, maybe I don't just want your help making money, but maybe I want your help actually moving to a place where I'm not going to have to spend as much money, or where there's better investment opportunities. Like here in Mexico, there's some investment opportunities we've come across and that we're stockpiling money away that are generating anywhere from 15 all the way up to 30% per year returns. And that's not even getting into like real estate or land or other things that we're going to do pretty soon as well. Now, number 3 is web hosting services. So I've got an IT background. I've been working in IT to some extent for over 15 years. I've got experience in server administration. We're actually about to purchase some server equipment in Miami and have it co-located in a data center there, partially because we have the clients to support it and pay for it. And we're just increasing the quality of services. And it's actually a lot cheaper than spending a bunch of money on cloud services like Amazon or Google when you've got dozens or more clients and dozens of websites and projects and things like that of your own. It's sometimes cheaper to either buy or lease the hardware for those kinds of things. And we've got a nice little revenue stream from hosting as well. So we've got a couple $1,000s a month coming in just passively from web hosting and maintenance and related services. So depending on the type of service you might provide in the web hosting space, you might be able to charge anywhere from about $50 per month per client, all the way up to a few $100s per month if you're also doing maintenance or design work or additions to the site or anything like that. And then that plays into the second income stream that we have, which is that a lot of the business coaching and consulting clients also end up moving over their platforms and their websites to our web hosting because they realize, hey, we could pay you guys a couple $100s a month to just manage and maintain all of this so that we can focus on our core business. Now, number 4, Google AdSense. So we only just recently started experimenting with this on our YouTube channel because, hey, why not? YouTube shows ads regardless if you don't pay for YouTube Premium. And they were showing ads on our channel to people. So we said, all right, well, we're going to, now that we have the ability to monetize this, now we have money starting to come in. So every couple of weeks, we'll get $5, $10, things like that as a super thanks from all of you, which, by the way, thank you very much. That means a lot. It's kind of cool to just see like little random dings of a few dollars here and there from people. So we very much appreciate that. Keep sending your money. We love it. It pays for our thermal spa dates in San Juan, Cosala. So we'll get, $20, $30 a month sometimes just from those super thanks and things like that. And now we're building it up to several dollars a month per channel. We've got a couple different channels that we run in terms of like ad revenue. It's not a ton yet, but hey, we'll take it because we know that in 6, 12, 18 months, as things grow the way we do, that's probably enough money to pay for our housekeeper or to pay for all of our food out. It's not our primary income source by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe we're averaging, $15 or $20 a month right now from things like that, but it's going up quickly and we're super happy about that. Of course, we make a lot more money selling digital products, selling services and things like that, like I mentioned earlier, but it's great because if you've already been doing YouTube and you've already got videos up there, even the old videos, like they're paying us money. It just kind of compounds. So it's a cool little passive revenue stream. Number 5, Mindful Success Path. So that's a second YouTube channel that Amanda recently started for fun and because she had some free time. This is more about personal development and it also brings in passive income through digital course sales. We've had almost $20,000 in sales on that just in the last few months through different clients that have come in and either bought courses or upgraded to coaching packages and things like that because she creates a brand there, she engages people, and then they're interested in working with her one-on-one or in group programs or things like that. And of course, the digital courses, it's just a little bit of that sort of sleep money. So we'll wake up in the morning and see, hey, there's a $50 sale, there's a $100 sale, there's a $30 sale. So on average, we're making another couple $1,000s per month from that. But this month we had some private coaching sales from that as well. And that's probably going to start to be closer to maybe even $5,000, $6,000 per month or more just in the next few months. And by the way, YouTube is a really, really great source of leads and attention to fuel any sort of business. So if you're looking to learn how exactly we use YouTube to make money from our different YouTube channels, then definitely check out our workshop. You can buy it now and have access to it instantly. It's on demand. It's called youtubemasteryworkshop.com. We'll include the link on the screen here and below the video too. But you definitely want to check that out. And of course, a lot of those clients and customers of Amanda also eventually become interested in business consulting as well as relocation services. Number 6, managing Airbnbs. When we moved to the Lake Chapala area, our neighbors started asking us to manage their properties for Airbnb and other vacation rental platforms. I actually used to manage Airbnbs in LA and other cities in California for over 2 years, and I already knew how to make it successful, how to optimize, how to make things run smoothly. And it's kind of cool because we are now hosting our relocation clients from Entrepreneur Expat right here in these little condos, a few houses down from us here near Chapala with a lake view. We have people that come and we'll do massages as like a thank you gift sometimes for our clients. Just a little like, here's where we're taking care of you. We'll even stock the fridge with groceries for some of those VIP relocation clients and things like that. So it's kind of cool. We get to manage the process, have a little bit more control over the process. They're staying here. We can make sure they get to their appointments on time. We even have a relocation facilitator that works with the Chapala office right down the street from us. So it's very, very cool. And again, you see how it all sort of interacts. All these different things interact with one another. And it's not like we're adding a bunch of extra work. In fact, the Airbnb business only really takes a couple hours a week to oversee and manage, but it brings us passive or nearly passive income. And it also gives us assets essentially that we have access to where we can put up these relocation clients. Number 7, I'll occasionally take on contract work for very specialized tech projects. I've got a lot of experience with infrastructure and hybrid cloud and Proxmox and VMware and other virtualization platforms because almost everything else that we do is mostly automated. We have really good systems. We delegate a lot of that. I have some more free time. I like to keep my skills sharp in that free time. And I figure, hey, I might as well add to that income source by taking on other projects because, hey, if we can add another $20, $30, $40, $50,000 a year in consulting contracts, then that just fuels all of the money that we're investing. It makes that grow even faster. We can invest even faster. And there's just so many opportunities here that I'm seeing. And I love to do it. I mean, I love technology. Amanda was joking the other day. She's like, you know what, if you're just going to break our internet just to be able to fix it again because you want to keep yourself busy, then you might as well go and do it for other people and get paid. And I'm like, that is a fair point. Maybe I have a little too much free time on my hands. My experience is that when it comes to finding these remote projects these days, you definitely have to have a very specialized skill set like I do. Otherwise, honestly, the job market for remote work or contract market for remote work is kind of trash. Now, if you'd like to learn more, if you want to double down on your skill set for how to actually make money abroad, you can actually purchase our Expat Income Accelerator. If it's still available at the time that you're watching this video, you can get it on sale. And as I'm recording this, it's only $97. You're going to find out how to do in depth some of the things that I just mentioned in this video in terms of creating multiple remote income streams that you can do from absolutely anywhere. So just go to entrepreneurexpat.com/income and we'll pop that link right here for you as well. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. Give us a big thumbs up if you like this. It really helps us out a lot in our goal of reaching 1 million entrepreneur expats and aspiring expats. It really helps us out with our goal of reaching 1 million entrepreneur expats and aspiring expats. And of course, get that course, that Expat Income Accelerator course at entrepreneurexpat.com/income. I look forward to seeing you on the other side, as well as seeing you very soon on another video.